This month's TV 47 Star Student of the Month from Munford Elementary School. Congratulations, Ramsey Whitney from Munford Elementary School.
There she is, Ramsey Whitney. Ramsey, good morning to you today.
Good morning to
you. You look so pretty this morning.
Thank you.
And Ramsey is 11 years old and a 5th grader at Munford Elementary School. And you're currently on the school lighthouse team.
Yes, sir.
And with you today is Amanda Smith, your teacher. Amanda, good morning to you today. And I appreciate all of y'all for being here this morning. And Ramsey, as a 5th grader, tell us a little bit about yourself and Munford Elementary School.
Well, I like going to Munford a lot. It's my favorite school. I went to another school, but I just like this school much better because of all the exhibits and all of the things you can learn about nature. And we go outside and we have an outdoor classroom. And I've done a video for the school about a month ago. And I talked about how the longleaf pine is my favorite tree, and I talked about one of my favorite exhibits, and it had a tree cookie, a 300-year-old longleaf pine tree cookie that showed, like, when we moved into the new Munford High School to, like, back when George Washington was born.
Wow.
And so it was really cool.
Yeah, I bet. You're on the announcement team. What is that about?
Every morning, me and 2 other girls in my class, we do the announcements. And so we welcome the kids to our school, and we tell what we're having for lunch that day and what the weather is, and we tell a quote every day that's just like to get the kids ready for school and have a growth mindset for that day. And
you're on the AB honor roll?
Yes.
I know that's important to you, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. We're talking with Ramsey Whitney. She is a 5th grade 11-year-old from Munford Elementary School. She's joined by her teacher, Amanda Smith. Amanda, a little bit more about Munford School.
It's an awesome school, an awesome opportunity to work there. Our students are very involved. We have the Leader in Me program, and our students are using growth mindset, which we just started this year, and so it's been just a great opportunity to see them grow and learn. And we have a very supportive administrators and the school system, and you couldn't ask for a better place to work.
Yeah. Ramsey, what's some of your favorite subjects in school?
I love math. It's what I do very good at math, and I love it.
Why do you think math's so good?
I don't know. It's just I'm pretty good at it, so I guess that gets me. But I don't know what it is. It's just so much fun. And
how do you keep up? You got a lot of stuff going on in your life. How do you keep your grades up with all this stuff going on?
Well, I went to New York, and so we got back, and I had to stay. Like, I was in school, and I would do extra work, and all the work that I missed, and I would do all the tests that I missed.
Wow.
And I had to just push really hard.
What is the performing arts you're involved in?
I'm involved with characters in Gadsden, and we're doing Mary Poppins right now. It just started last weekend, and I played Jane Banks.
Okay. And you sing first solo at church, and you started that when you were 3 years old?
Yes.
Wow. What do you like to sing?
I love to sing. I love singing the national anthem. It's one of my favorite things. When I just go to events and I sing the national anthem.
Wow.
It's one of my favorite things.
You know what? Not on this show, but we'll be prepared and get you to sing the national anthem because we love the national anthem here. And so we get you to do that. 4 years old, you joined Cast Kids.
Yes.
That's a performing arts troupe for children, and you had a part in that show. But since then, you're really involved in this.
Yes, very involved. I went to New York at the beginning of the year, and I auditioned for a Broadway show. I auditioned for Matilda, the musical, to play Matilda, and it was a very good experience. I got into the top 20, but they cut me, but it's okay. You know, it's always a good learning experience, and it's always good to have that experience to where you can go forward and do more.
You see that as maybe a career for you?
Yes. And I just filmed a commercial last weekend. No, not last weekend, but the week before that. And it was, it's just one of my favorite things to go and film a commercial. I love it. It was my second commercial. And it's just, I love acting. It's my favorite thing.
How did you get started in that, you know?
I was actually sitting in my grandmother's house, and we saw this book, and it was, I think, Miracle on 34th Street. And my mom was like, oh, this theater near us is doing this show right now. Ramsey, do you want to go audition for it? And I said, well, I'm not sure if I, want to do this. But they told me, why don't we try it? And so I tried it, and I loved it because I knew I loved singing, because I was nervous when I first went up there to sing, but when I did it, it was just amazing.
Now, your commercials include a commercial with what, KFC?
Yes, and then that was about a year ago that I filmed that, and I just filmed another one, and that will air in about 3-4 months.
Is that KFC like too?
No, this is Bojangles.
Okay, all right. And you can either go into commercials or all kinds of theater stuff, and at 11 years old.
Yes.
You ever think about yourself being on TV?
Well, the first KFC commercial, I didn't get to see it on TV, but I've never actually seen myself on TV. But it would be really cool just to be watching my favorite TV show and then the commercial just come on.
What do the other kids say about that at school?
I don't know. They think it's really cool. And when I went to New York, they were very supportive. And they knew if I got the part that I would have to move for like a year to New York. And they were very supportive. And some of my friends were like, you know what? I'm going to miss you, but it's going to be a good learning experience and a very good experience for you.
Wow. Ramsey Whitney, she is 11-year-old fifth grader at Munford Elementary School. She is our star student of the month. And Amanda Smith, her teacher, is with us. And Amanda, that's always good publicity to have a young lady that's not only very well versed with her education and got her life in order, but doing commercials too.
Absolutely. She's amazing, absolutely amazing. In the classroom and outside the classroom, she is. So, but the students that have such a good opportunity to have her in there with them and see the experiences that she goes through, and she brings all that back to the classroom. So it's amazing.
Yeah, I've never been to New York, so maybe you can tell me about that next time, okay? But you featured in those commercials, but we got to understand that your education is the most important thing, and I know that you realize that.
Definitely.
And at school, when you prepare for school every day, I know that's an important time for you because a little bit further down the line, one of these days you'll be a senior in high school. Yep.
And I think school is the most important thing, and I want to go, even though that I'm going to start a career early in my life, I'm going to keep my school first, and I'm going to keep my education, and I'm going to keep my AB on a roll until college.
Well, if you do have any free time, what do you do then?
I usually am like on the run all the time, but last night I did a project when I had some free time because I needed to make up a project that I had missed when I was out from New York. And so I finished that last night. And so I've been needing to finish it, so that's a good thing.
Did you fly to New York?
Yes.
You like flying?
Yes, I love it.
It sounds like you need to get used to it. Ramsey Whitney, who is a fifth grader at Munford Elementary School. She's our Star Student of the Month. She is 11 years old and has got so much going for her, and we applaud you and continued success. And whether it's theater or commercials or whatever your mind and heart sets you to do, I know you'll do well, and thank you for coming this morning. Thanks to Amanda Smith, who's also the teacher of Ramsey up at Munford Elementary School, and the rest of their family and friends for being here as well this morning. Ramsey Whitney from Munford Elementary School, our Star Student of the Month. We got more Daybreak right after this.
This Star Student of the Month was brought to you by TV 47. Tune in to Daybreak weekdays at 6:30 a.m. for your Star Student of the Month.